Jungkook baby, my heart snapped up at Taehyung walked out of the doctor office. His face pale and his eyes widened with what I could only describe as shock. He looked broken, his eyes gazed met mine barely before shifting to the floor. Something was wrong. I heard to him, "Hey, is everything okay?" I asked gently. He nodded, but his voice was barely a whisper as he said, "Take me home, please." And the driver to his apartment was quite almost suffocating. Taehyung stared out the window the entire time, his reflection in the glass showing the sadness he was trying to hide. I couldn't take it anymore. Then, you can talk to me, right? About anything, I said, keeping my voice soft but firm. He gave me a smile, tried to smile. I know I'm just tired. He muffled his voice so faint I almost didn't hear him. As we arrived at his place, he stopped out of the car. "I'll see you at work tomorrow," he called after him. "I'll see you tomorrow. Good night," he replied, and then he disappeared into his building. I sat there for a moment, staring at the spot where he had stood. He looked more than just physically tired. He seems drained, depleted, my chest with worry. What did the doctor say to him? I mumbled to myself, does he have some kind of serious illness? Cancer? Oh no, stop it, Jungkook, don't overthink, but they wouldn't live. Mr. Jian, you have a visitor. My secretary announced, interpreting my thoughts. I signed, Miss Kim. I told you before, I don't want visitors in my office. Please send them away. Before she could respond, a deep familiar voice came in. I am deeply offended that you can't spare 2 minutes for your best friend who flew all the way from Paris to see you. I frozen my eyes widened in disbelief. No freaking way. Kim Minho again asked us to hug me. "I miss you so much, Cookie," he said, pointing dramatically. "There's no way you miss me more than I miss you," I teased, planning a quick kiss on his forehead, a habit we picked up in grade school. "Yeah, don't be so." "What was that for?" I asked, rubbing my chest with mocking pain. He rolled his eyes. If you miss me so much, why didn't you call me?" I had to find from the past that you are a CEO, not some best friend you are. I grinned speechlessly. "Oh, okay, I got it. You are mad. How can I make it up to my favorite person in the world?" Minho half trying to hide his smile. "A fancy dinner with the CEO might help," he said, crossing his arms. "Till tomorrow night work for you?" I said, already excited to catch up. "Anything work for you?" he responded. He signed. brightened up the room. Suddenly, a loud thud drew attention at the door. Taehyung was standing there picking up stretched folder he must have dropped. His expression was anger. I'll come back later. Jungkook POV. Fine, whatever. I don't care about his identity. See you tomorrow, handsome, Minho said with a wink before leaving my office. I laugh at his antics. Minho has been my best friend for as long as I can remember. Our family have always been a close, so we grew up especially close to each other. When he moved over to Paris last year to pursue his career in his art, I both said proud. His talent got him a job at the National Museum of Art in Paris, and he thinking he didn't follow the conventional path of taking over his family business and choose his own dreams instead. It was not easy for him. His father was not thrilled, but seeing Minho happy and successful is all that mattered. His inspiration me thought I would never tell him that directly. As I look out of my office window, my gaze leaned on he is standing by his desk, arm crossed, mumbling to himself with an overly frustrated pout of on his face. Despite my own worries, I check softly. How can someone be so cute even when they are angry? But this isn't the time to ignore him. I need to talk to him. He's been avoiding me ever since we returned from our trip, and it's starting to eat away at me. Taehyung has become too important for me, Mr. Jian. I looked up to see Taehyung standing at the door of my office. The formalities in his tone sting a little. Yes, I say, keep my voice calm. I saw you came by earlier. Did you need something, Taehyung? He offered me a small, polite smile. Oh no, just some paper of you sign. I already let them with your security. As he turned to leave, I can't hold back anymore. Are you angry with me? He frozen his back me for a moment before turning around with a look of surprise. Then he smiled again, but it's a different force. What make you think that, Mr. Jian? Well, I'm being curiously avoiding me since we got back from trip, or more especially since I took you to the air and you don't call me Jungkook anymore. He bowed his head, letting out a heavy sigh. I'm not mad at you, Jungkook, he says softly. I'm just dealing with something isn't not you. His words sting more than I expect, but I not try to understand. And about calling you Mr. Jian, he continued, I just want to maintain professionalism in this workplace. That's all. It hurt, but I tried to see his perspective. Do you want to talk to about it? He asked gently, whisper, it is. I'm here to listen. He signed again, his eyes meeting mine barely before he stepped closer. Jungkook, I have to tell you something important. He says his voice serious. My heart skipped a beat. Okay, I replied, nodding for his to continue. He opened his mouth to speak the intercom buzz. I am sorry to interpret Mr. Jian. My secretary says, but I have Kim in on the line. He mentioned your dinner tomorrow. I glared at Taehyung, whose expression hardens. He looked furious. You know what, Jungkook? It's nothing important. He says, stepping back. I'll leave you now. Wait. But he already was at the door before I can stop him. I slumped back into my chair, running a hand through my hair in frustration. He was about to tell me something big, and now he shut me out completely. What is he hiding, and what does it feel like? Whatever it is will change everything. Taehyung baby, I am so angry, but more than I am frustrated. The anger is built inside me, directed to someone who probably had no idea about how I feel, and yet I can't help it. The way Jungkook looked at that beautiful blonde man, the affection in his eyes, it felt like a punch to my chest. I was going to tell Jungkook the truth about this pregnancy today. I was ready to come clear, but now I can't. How can I when I didn't even know what I want? Having a child was never part of my plan. It took my years to accept myself, to build the life I have now, and now everything is falling apart again. I feel like I am about to lose control of everything. I don't even know if I am strong to be a parent. This child doesn't deserve to come into the world where I can't give them a complete family, no grandparents, no father. I can't do this to them. And Jungkook, he looked so happy earlier, hugging that man, laughing with him. I can't take that happiness away from him as much as it's hurt me. I won't be the one to ruin his life. I quickly retreated to the restroom, locking myself in a stall. The urge to cry, of overwhelming my chest access with emotion I can't seem to sort out, but I can't break down here, not at work. I press my head against stomach as if what would somehow smooth the tumult. Why it is so hard, why I can't find the joy, this new life growing inside me. All I feel. You don't look good, Jin says, snapping me out of my daze. I looked up at him from my desk and tried to smile. I'm fine, Jin. Really? But Jin isn't convinced me, leaning it and touched my forehead. His Run, you are burning up. We need to get you to the hospital. I'm okay, I say. Try to him. It's just a little fever. It all pass. Jin worried eyes blurred into mine. He is kind of friend. We always demand of having kind of person, someone who truly cares. I don't want to be burden to him. Can you stop being stubborn for once? Gina, I whispered, my voice breaking. He pulled me into a tight hug, and that's all it took for me to fall apart. My soap come out automatically as I calling to him. Please, Jean, plead. His voice soft but urgent. Talk to me. Let me help you. His words break thought and the walls I've been trying so hard to hold up. After a few minutes of crying in his arms, I managed to calm down. Jin helped me over to catch his hand, extending me to the entire way. Jin, I began, my voice shaking. I need to tell you something. Please don't be disappointed in me. Jin arms wrapped around me again. I could never be disappointed in you, he says, his voice filled with sincerity. His warmth gave me the courage I need to take a deep breath. The was feeling heavy as I leave my lips. Jin, I'm pregnant. His eyes widened in shock, and for a moment I hold my breath, waiting for his reaction. Taehyung, baby, you are never disappoint me. You know that, right? Jin says, pulling me into his embrace. I nod against the shoulder, feeling a weight lift just a little. His voice uh, with his glove support all I need now. Jane, I'm pregnant. Jane frozen, pulling back slightly to look at me. His eyes widened. Wait, what? How? I mean, I know how, dude, but when? Who? Oh my god. Are you okay? He cupped my chest, gently lifting my chin so he can see my face. I can't look at in the eyes. My shame, my fear, it all feel like it's suffocating me. You are not mad, I whisper. Jin face softened, his expression full of worry but not anger. Of course not. I'm just surprised, really surprised. I wasn't expecting this all, but I'm not mad at you. I could never be mad at you. He blushed slightly, feeling embarrassed by his own reaction. Then he looked at me seriously. Can I ask you something? I braced myself, already knowing what's coming. Who's the other father? I immediately lowered my head, unable to answer, but I know I have to face it, so I whispered, Jungkook. Jin stared at me, clearly shocked. Sorry, I think I heard you wrong. Did you say Jungkook? Like our new boss? He chuckled nervously, not sure if he is hearing it right. I stay silent and the reality sink in and then sudden Jin stand up and yelled, Are you serious? I nod my eyes never meeting his. Does he know? Jin asked, pacing back and forth in my living room, his voice panicking. I shake my head, the weight of it all too much to bear. Freak, he murmured under his breath. Panic more. I nod slowly. It's the only choice, Jin. I can barely take care of myself. How can I supposed to take care of a child that was not even made out of love? I can't do it. I can't. I start crying again. The pain overwhelming me. Jin pulled me into her seat over tears training to fall. I understood. It's your body, and if you are not ready, I'll suppose your decision. But I still think you should tell Jungkook what's going on. He has a right to know. I pulled back from his wipe my tears. I will. Jin eventually, okay, Jin says, smiling softly, but how? How about we got out of this heavy conversation and order some pizza we can eat and relax? What do you say? I manage a small smile that sound perfect. We end up eating the three large pizza. Thought I mostly eat them myself afterward. Then Jim and Levi make my appointment. This is going to be over soon. I think to myself as I gently place my head on my flat stomach. Later that day, I am in the doctor office waiting. You should be taking me with you. Jin whispered over the phone. I want to be there for you. I'll be fine, Jin. I just need to do this by myself. I say my voice quick. I'll call you later, okay? We have that sleepover at my place. Alright, take care. Call me when you are done. After hanging up, I called into the doctor's office. He handed me a consent from Mr. Kim. You all need to sign this before we proceed. The world is writing on the paper, and I feel my heart sink. I hate that word. It's hard to even look at it. My hand trembled as I took the pen, but I can't move it. Later, I find myself standing outside Jungkook office, my heart racing. I knock on the door loudly, and Jungkook, dressed in formal coat, looking up at me in surprise. I couldn't do it, I says, my voice breaking before I can stop myself. I walked towards him and collapsed into his arms, needing him warmth, ending his comfort. Jungkook comes over better on Mitaden, and I can feel his confusion, his concern. Taehyung, what's going on? Talk to me, please. I cry against his chest, unable to hold back the flood of emotion, this harder than I ever imagined.